Hello everyone, welcome you all in my new video. In this video, I am going to explain the basic concept of radioactive dating through numerical. So the problem is the correct relationship between the residual amount P of parent radionuclide and amount D of the daughter product in radioactive decay is. So here given as P, which is parent radionuclide, which is after time t, and we have to consider P naught, which is the initial amount of the radionuclide. That is, initially means time t is equals to 0. So the initially the amount is P naught, and after time t the P naught is decay into P. So the amount of decay is amount of decay, that is how much amount the parent nuclide, that is initial amount of parent nuclide converted into daughter nuclei. So that will be initial minus final, that is initial amount of parent nuclide and the amount of nuclide after time t. So that will be P naught minus P. So this decay amount will convert into daughter nuclei. So that will be equals to D. So if we consider D as a daughter product or daughter nuclei, so if we consider D as a daughter product, so D will be P naught minus P. So this is the very important concept. So now if we consider what we consider here as P after time t and P naught initially, that is initial amount. So at any instant time if we consider dp, which is the amount that disintegrate in a short interval dt, if we consider at initial at a small amount small for a small time interval for a small time interval, that is the amount which disintegrate, that is amount disintegrate. So the rate of disintegration will be minus dp over dt, because the amount of parent nuclei decreasing, that's why here negative sign come. So that will proportional to the p, that is after simplifying or after removing proportionality symbol, we will get dp over dt, which is equals to lambda p, where lambda is the proportionality constant. So which is also known as decay constant. So this will give minus dp over p, which is equals to lambda dt. If we integrate, that is minus dp over p, which is equals to lambda dt. So that will give ln p, that is logarithm, and the base of log is natural, that is e. So that will be lambda t and some constant c1. So where c1 is the constant of integration. So here we have to find the value of c. So at t is equals to 0, p is p naught, that is initially the amount of parent nucleotide is p naught. So that equation will give minus ln p naught, which is equals to lambda into 0 plus c1 if we consider this equation 1. So that will give c1, which is equals to minus ln p naught, or you can write ln as log and the base of the log will be e. So here ln is log e. So from equation 1 and 2, minus ln p, which is equals to lambda t, so this will be ln p naught plus minus of ln p naught. So that will give lambda t, which is equals to minus ln p plus ln p naught, or you can say lambda t, which is equals to ln p naught minus ln p. So that will be lambda t, which is equals to ln p naught divided by p, because ln p naught divided by p. So the properties of log is ln a plus ln b, which is equals to ln, and that will give product, and ln a minus ln b, this will give ln a divided by b. So this is the identities, and we use identity second. So lambda t will be equals to ln p naught by p. If we take antilog, or you can say log p naught over p, which is equals to lambda t. So p naught over p will give e to the power lambda t. So here you have to take care one thing: if the base of the log is e, which is equals to b, so the power will be e to the power b. If the base of log 10, and then the power will be 10 to the power b. So the power is goes on the base of the log. So if the base of the log is 2, so the power will goes on 2 to the power b. So this will give p naught, which is equals to p e to the power lambda t, or we can say p, which is equals to p naught e to the power minus lambda t. So this is the two condition, that is if we consider this as equation 3 and this as equation 4, so this is the two condition. So now from equation this equation, that is d, which is equals to p naught minus p. So if we put d, if we put the value of p naught, which is equals to p e to the power lambda t, so that will give p e to the power lambda t minus p. If we take p common, so that will give p into e to the power lambda t minus 1. So the expression will be p into e to the power lambda t minus 1. So option A will be the correct. One more thing, if we consider d which is equals to p naught minus p, and if we take p as a function of p naught and e to the power lambda t, so if we put here, that will give p naught minus p naught e to the power lambda t. If we take p naught common, then that will give e to the power minus lambda t. So this is the another important result. So this question may also ask. So if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you so much. Please sharing.